Hello, my name is Anthony Espinoza. I'm with Premium Roofing, one of the estimators. I'm here to do a repair test for an Allstate claim for Mr. Benjamin McClellan. I've marked a shingle here that you can see. It's ready for the repair test. There's one of the shingles that was damaged, had a broken piece that came off. I've marked here that you can see this shingle is 3 feet and 3 inches, also known as a metric shingle, architectural shingle, and I will be replacing it with a similar shingle that is also 3 feet 3 inches or 39 metric inches that you can see here. So I will be completing the test, testing the pliability of the existing roof, shingles on the roof, and to see if repairing the 45 shingles that were given on the scope is possible or not. And with that, I will start the process. So the first part I have to do, since this is the shingle that I am repairing, nor this line, I accidentally marked the wrong one, but this is the shingle I'll be replacing, so the top 2 courses also have to be loosened to be able to release the shingle from the nails that are holding it down currently. So I will start from there. First, get under here, and I'm gonna be as careful as I can with this, trying not to exceed any bending and over creasing of the shingle. Ready? Still one nail that won't let go here. Oh, and actually I already see something happening. It looks like there's some separating right here. This part is already delaminating from itself just from barely doing this. I'll show you more of what I mean once I get that shingle off. So now I'm gonna go to the shingle above, start loosening that one as well. Oh wow, oh never mind. I thought something happened. There we go. Trying to be as gentle as possible. There we go, and now I have to get a portion of this one. And now this last top one. Oh. Well, here's our first, I'm not sure if you can see, but this just ripped. The shingle begins here and ends, I believe, here. Yeah, so this one had to be loosened, but this just tore just from loosening that up. So I mean, that's a fail. There was a surrounding shingle that needed to be manipulated that got damaged. I mean, that's already a fail right there. I'm going to continue to be able to get this shingle out, but I mean, that's a brittle shingle. No pliability. It tore already from itself right there. Be as careful as possible. There we go. And that should be enough. Alright, so now that these have all been lifted, should be able to remove this bottom shingle. Alright, there we go. So now that one's been taken off, I want to show you what I was talking about, the delamination right here. It's starting to separate in that little groove. And I mean, that's gonna just break off and be in 2 completely separate pieces pretty soon. I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible, but again, we already have the tear over here. That is an automatic fail already. So now I'll take the new shingle, start to line this up. But one thing I'll show here, why you are not supposed to mix shingles that are not the same. Oh, and actually this shingle is slightly larger. It's just slightly larger. I mean, this is supposed to be a metric 39-inch, but again, that's why you're not supposed to mix different shingles, because there could be slight variations overall length and size. So with this one, I'm going to have to remove that, but this is bothering me. Here we go. This is the culprit preventing us from getting that in there. There's two of them right next to each other. Let's see. So it looks to overlap, I mean barely, but you can see there, I mean that's about a good, keep it there, almost a centimeter. Oops, sorry. It overlaps, so I'm gonna have to cut off a small piece. Again, during a repair, you are not to manipulate a field shingle for repairs. So now we have two things that make this an automatic fail. The shingle that tore while I was just lifting it, and now this one that I have to manipulate to be able to make it fit. Does fit, but again, I had to cut off an axis of about ½ an inch there to make it fit properly. And now we begin nailing everything down again. Start on the top course here. This nail came loose on one above, so now I have to replace that one as well. That one's not part of the standard 2 course, but it looks like a 3rd course. A nail popped out. And actually, this is a nail pop from a shingle on the bottom. So now we're not supposed to reuse holes, so I'll go next to it for this top course, trying not to cause too much bending. I mean, right there, there's already some granule loss and some new creases that weren't on that shingle. Now, where does this one go? snake bites. See, there's some new creasing happening right there. Creasing right here, so I have the truck kind of in the way of it. Touching right there. And this is all failed repair attempts. Now placing in a new shingle. Here's another thing about putting in a shingle that is not the same. The nail lines are just slightly off. And it does affect the overall security of the shingle and the roof. Oh, and this broke. Little piece here. That just happened while I was putting that nail in. There. Whoops, that was a hammerhead, but this is all new creasing. This was not here. It was not present just a second ago, right before I put those nails in. New creasing here, here. I mean, aside from, what is that tear? The major part is this tear, but I mean, there's new creasing on the two above shingles. That third shingle, this repair does not meet the standards for a proper repair. It's a fail. The only way to bring this roof to pre-loss condition is for a detach and reset, or I'm sorry, a removal and replacement of the existing shingles on the roof. But not only that, I did want to show over here on the flat roof that was not included. Once a full removal and replacement is completed, this material, the mod bit, goes, wait, there was an area we found. It was here, yeah. So this mod bit is supposed to go 18 inches into the adjoining slope for proper seal, but once we remove these shingles, you can see here, these holes are going to still be existing on the mod bit. Felt will cover it, but those holes are going to exist. So that's not bringing the home back to pre-loss condition, because there's holes that are existing that water can still seep in through, even with new felt and shingles over the mod bit. So the mod bit would also have to be taken off, because as you can see, although it's multiple pieces put together, it's made into one uniform piece. There's mastic sealing edges all around that combine everything into one uniform solid piece. So the flat would have to be included into that. Along with this video, we'll provide a supplement of what's required per manufacturer specifications for proper installation. And with that, that completes our video. Thank you.